to today's video. Welcome to another day in cycling paradise. What are we doing today?
Bike ride.
Zone 2. Today we're doing a bike ride apparently.
So today's ride, pretty much as flat as Calpe gets. 4 hours, zone 2. I think we'll be hitting about 100k by the end because you just can't avoid the climbs in Calpe. Even the flat roads are kind of rolling.
Oh, I have a what? Oh, I've seen it all. Everyone is waiting for the call. Oh, I have so much.
Right, top of the climb near Denia. We have now got a wicked descent. Check this out. I think it's about coffee stop o'clock, guys.
It's getting that way, my
It
friend.
really is. Unfortunately, we are in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's a bad
You'll
sign.
know when you need coffee, man. Your eyes start to go.
Well, as usual, George, bog standard mechanic, forgot to check Jess's power meter batteries before the trip. So one side just died, so I'm just switching them around.
The problem is the info crank lasts too long. It's like
Yeah.
Di2. You just never have to charge it and then you forget.
It was showing 57 watts that whole time. I was like, I'm sure I do more.
I'm glad I don't have any efforts to do today. I think we're about halfway through the ride now. Oh, you have done well there, Jess. That'll be like EPO, that will.
That third effort's going to be easy.
9 million watts instead of 57.
When he fixed your power meter, it's now just going to read 900 all the time.
So this is the flat day. So this bit in the middle is flat.
Yeah.
And we just got to get over this range to get ourselves
We've got to do
home.
all that stuff now.
And I've got no watts, as you can see. I'm fresh out of watts.
I've been on this road before.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's called the long flat straight road.
Oh, banger!
It's long and flat and straight.
Man, my favourite things. I'm going to bring my TT bike along here, I think.
Yeah.
I reckon I've shuffled around in my bib shorts today about 75 million times. You know that little fella who makes them in East London, his little factory?
Jimmy?
Yeah. I rode those yesterday, I didn't shuffle once.
Yeah?
Different pair today, I'm constantly shuffling.
It's because you've been spoilt by the best bib shorts ever made, ever.
Brainwashed, is it arse washed me?
Maybe. You'll never be the same.
My ass now won't put up with anything different.
It's like doing a drug and you never get off it.
Ah shit, I'm hooked.
I'm awakened by the truth that only for a moment I'm alive with you. If you never come around, how we ever gonna be? If you're always on the ground, then you're never gonna see what falling feels like. If you never come around, how we ever gonna be? If you're always
Oi,
on
George.
the ground.
About an hour from here. Yo.
You sure you don't do a wrap up called a rats? It's right there. Yeah. You can see the road.
I do, but could I take a quick rain check? I'll do it another day. Now, you can go now? No. Your face says not.
So before I left, Ken was like, you need to eat exactly 1 bag of sweets every 2 hours. I only brought with me 1 bag of sweets. That's why I bonked. You should listen to Ken.
What have you found?
I found it. I've been looking for it for a while. I'll just show it to you.
Go on.
This bread, it's 1 serving because it comes in 1 packet. It's 2,000 calories in one.
Fudge.
You're gonna... that's just the outside of the sandwich. Imagine how many calories that sandwich will be.
Are you going to eat all that in one sitting?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
What I did is buy a whole packet of avocados and put them in, and then tomatoes and olives, and then you make a big sandwich and you eat it. Then you eat 1 meal a day. Oi, George. Sun's come out for Drone Club.
That's what we just said.
Yeah.
Drone club. You want your secret handshake?
Yeah.
Drone Club.
Drone, 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 drone.
You're so good at this.
You say that, but currently, I've lost my drone.
But it always comes back, that's the trick, mate.
Yeah, always. Ah! Yes, it always comes back.
Sponsored by DJI.
I'm filming you from above.
Why are you in the van?
Oh, my phone's on low on charge.
Does it work through the window?
Yeah, it's great. Actually better than normal. I'm trying to take it off from my hand. Don't fuck it up. Run! Run!
I do not trust this man. Destroyed.
Only just now. That was a good drone club.
Great drone club. We got the light just right.
Guys, there's a guy here who's just commented saying, here you go, drone club theme song.
Where? On YouTube's?
Yeah.
Drone club?
No, he's not gonna have made it.
I think he's gonna made it. Well, Ken, I'm here for 3 weeks and I want to get fitter and I haven't really done any training for the last 2 months. What shall I do?
What are you trying to achieve?
Get fitter. I've got to do loads of events, probably like 4 hours plus, and then I've got to edit a video which takes about 3 or 4 hours afterwards.
I can't help you with the second bit. You just don't want to be wrecked at the end of 4 hours.
Exactly. So like take Tour de France for example, it's like 5 days consecutively. Often I'm riding with like teams like the Canyon Rad Pack, so they're like fast guys. And they'll be doing like KOMs and stuff up the mountain. Moderate pace in between, probably like zone 2, zone 3 on the wheels. A couple of like quite hard threshold efforts as well. Same with the hot chili events. There's like race sections that I've got to keep up with the camera.
Keep up with
and film.
So you need to do lots of riding your bike. So we need big volume over 3 weeks, but not so much that you can't recover from it. What you wouldn't want to do is do so many hours that it takes you so long to recover from it when you get home that you're basically back where you started before you came out. Really steady, really progressive, and you need to be conscious of if you wake up and you feel absolutely horrendous, not just powering through with another 4 hours just because it's in the plan. If you're doing a big 3 weeks of volume and you're not already prepared, having done tons of volume already, then you need to do 90% of the time you're on the bike really, really steady, zone 1, zone 2. Then save that other 10% for going as hard as you possibly can in quite long intervals, like 6, 8, 10 minutes. Trying to go over your threshold a little bit if you can.
So like VO2 max intervals.
Not quite VO2 max, but at least above threshold. You've just got to be smart with it and be fueling every day, eating more and drinking more than you probably are used to and that you think you need.
Fizzy sweets.
Fizzy sweets.
You're going to be here for 3 weeks as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
So if any of my viewers have coaching questions that they want answered, and they put them in the
I'm
thing
all
down
yours.
below.
Ask me questions.
Yeah. Put your questions for Coach Ken down below and I'm sure he'll be happy to answer them. As long as they're not, can you give me a training plan for the next 30 days?
I'll just reply with my email address.
An address for an invoice.
Yeah.